Hey everybody, my name is Carrot Perception. Welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I'll be talking about anything and everything market related. If you're here, you probably know me from over at StockTwits where I post frequently about some of my biggest holdings. If you've just stumbled across my channel, it's good to have you here. I made this channel to share with you my personal thoughts on market trends and activity and to provide insight into different areas of investing. In this video, I'll be talking about one of my biggest holdings in the EV market, NIO. If you have seen me post on StockTwits, you would know that I am a NIO bull and this video will explain why. But before I get into that, I want to take a moment to introduce myself. I'm a part-time investor with a broad range of different holdings in everything from EV to tech to retail to food and beverage. I don't have any particular preferences and over time will explain to you my methodology for investing. I plan to talk to you about my current holdings, stocks that I'm watching, and stocks that I think are a waste of time. I'll also talk about some of my wins and mistakes. We've all made them, so I think we should talk about them. But anyway, that's enough about that. Let's get into the reason that you came to this video. Yesterday was a huge day for NIO, with the NIO day exceeding all expectations. I'm seeing a lot of trending NIO news, and in fact Bank of America upgraded NIO again with a new price target of $70. So let's jump into a recap of NIO day, focusing on some of the many highlights. We'll start with some points of interest and ways that NIO is differentiating itself in the market and work our way up to the biggest news to come out of the day. For those that are new to NIO, NIO Day is an annual event taking place in a city nominated by the NIO user base. Take note of this, it's very important as NIO's entire mission is to create and cultivate a user-driven experience, pardon the pun. The 4th annual NIO Day was held on Saturday 9th January in the city of Chengdu, where we saw a packed-out stadium filled with eager NIO users, friends and family. Another important thing to mention is that this isn't an investor conference or investor-led presentation. Think of it instead as a fun night out with NIO, even including live music and theatre. Of course, for us investors, there was plenty to write home about. NIO offered us a look at some really cool new technology and business advancements. I'll run through them in no particular order and then go through the two biggest announcements that will play a major part in NIO's ongoing success. Number 1, NIO Day itself, which is created by users for users. I wanted to reiterate this point as it's what makes pioneering companies stand out from the rest. A cult-like following is starting to brew for NIO, and this can be seen in the great turnout at the event. Loyal users will purchase new services and expand their existing services, creating a stickier recurring revenue model for NIO. Number 2, NIO House. Further to NIO Day itself, we have NIO House, another integral pillar of the mission to secure a committed user base. Many users see this as a huge part of their life, with couples meeting, partners getting engaged, sports teams being formed, and kids making friends. Sometimes we discount these as the little things, but by incorporating the brand into some of the most pivotal moments in a person's life, NIO is linking itself to its customers in a very personal and nostalgic way. Remember back to NIO's mission statement, which includes shaping a joyful lifestyle, and you'll see that while this may seem small in terms of the top or bottom line, it's definitely forward-thinking, creating new generations of customers and differentiating itself from competition to be ready for tomorrow. Imagine saying to your friends, hey, I'll see you at NIO House, where that becomes as mainstay as, hey, meet you at Starbucks, and you'll get my point. Number 3, NIO Radio. A streaming radio service aimed at further building an ecosystem of togetherness through what NIO calls the second living room. NIO Radio is an extension of NIO's people-focused mission, extending that thought process to incorporate the car as the second living room. It's the place you'll spend the most time in and out of next to your actual living room, and I think the NIO Radio will add to this as we hear more on how NIO plans to progress with this service. Number 4. NIO cars have travelled over 1.4 billion kilometres in total. I think the diameter of Earth is somewhere around 12,700 kilometres, so if I do some quick math, NIO users alone travelled around the Earth 110,230 odd times. Do feel free to check my math there though. This huge amount of ground covered is important as it allows NIO to further gather data and test their vehicles, and of course it increases the likelihood of other potential customers seeing their vehicles on the road, which is excellent publicity. Number 5, NIO has reached over 75,000 users. Just hold that thought for a moment as we move on to point 6. Number 6, NIO is selling through their existing user base. In fact, approximately 2,550 NIO users help to sell their cars in NIO showrooms. This is important to make note of given the customer loyalty and genuine love of the brand if they are actually in showrooms selling cars. Word of mouth is one thing, but this is next level. Of course, to have a growing base of NIO users with the goal to penetrate more of the EV market, we need a good product, good visibility of that product, for example, through quality marketing and by sight out on the road, as mentioned earlier. And naturally, we need to actively sell the product. NIO is effectively increasing their sales team organically through their user base, which is an incredible feat. Number 7, NIO Bluepoint. NIO Bluepoint is a new type of reward program available to customers via the NIO app. Essentially, if you are a NIO user, you can accumulate points to spend at the NIO House and via the app. This includes a selection of items from NIO's apparel business line, NIO Life, which incidentally also just launched Blue Sky Lab, a company that aims to design stylish, eco-friendly products. To really understand the importance of this, we need to tie a few things together. NIO is a technology company that designs best-in-class electric vehicle products that they tailor to their users and market as a second living room. When they are not in their second living room, they spend their time at NIO houses, where they can grab a barista-made coffee, meet new and often like-minded people, start sports teams and create new memories, all while communicating via the NIO app. The NIO app rewards users by way of Blue Points, which they can spend on branded merch at NIO houses. This is huge and currently very understated, but if successful, has the capability to be a game changer. Aside from all the free marketing, just by having people walking around wearing their NIO merch, this could move NIO from an EV brand to an entire lifestyle and community brand. Number 8, Battery Swap 2.0. NIO unveiled its Battery Swap 2.0, which provides 13 stored batteries, that's 3 times normal capacity, and can achieve 312 swaps in a single day. Another cool advancement is that the car automatically parks itself at the station for its battery change. To date, NIO has completed 1.49 million battery swaps, so that's roughly 1 swap every 12 seconds, with 177 battery swap stations and a goal to reach 500 by the end of 2021. This is important because battery swap stations are a clear winner in the China market, and any improvement in terms of performance and productivity is a gain for both NIO and its users. Number 9, Power Up Plan. NIO's answer to convenient fast charging can be found in the Power Up plan, which involves installing Power Home Plus kits at customers' homes. These power kits are used to charge the car at home as an alternative option to battery swaps. To date, NIO has deployed over 285,000 power kits across China, with 66% of NIO users having purchased and installed one at home. Another huge bonus is that the charging network can be used by other EV brands such as XPeng, a favour for a favour and all that. It goes without saying that having the home charging option is a massive bonus for customers, and with 66% of users opting to purchase the Home Plus kit, this can only positively impact NIO's bottom line. Number 10, 150 kilowatt battery. The 150 kilowatt battery uses what's touted as solid-state battery technology through more advanced chemical construction than other batteries. I won't pretend to be a chemistry major, but if anyone wants to further educate us on this, please leave a comment down below. The battery itself would be made available by Q4 2022 and boasts an improved range of 850 kilometers for the ES8, 900 kilometers for the ES6, 910 kilometers for the EC6, and a huge 1,000 kilometers for the new ET7. The beauty here, aside from the technological advancement, is that all NIO's cars will be able to benefit, unlike competitors who do not offer battery swapping. NIO users will be able to swap out their battery permanently or borrow one for a time period via the Battery as a Service program. Again, this is game changing. I'll briefly address the elephant in the room here and can post a separate video on this if anyone is interested. NIO does not currently manufacture their own battery, which means they OEM a battery from a partnered supplier. Many are suggesting that this partnered supplier will then allow the battery to be made available to everyone. And while that may be the case in certain circumstances, I'm not so sure that it applies here, given that most companies sign on to exclusivity deals with suppliers, particularly where groundbreaking technology is involved. We don't know the full story or have all the details, but having played a role in a number of M&A deals where partnership agreements are the subject of intense discussion, I can say that smart businesses operate on exclusivity. Number 11, the ET7. I won't go through every detail on this gorgeous new sedan, except to say it's coming in Q1 2022. It can be purchased with 3 different battery options, the 70, 100 and 150 kilowatt, with the 150 battery upgrade made available in Q4 2022, and prices start as low as $58,000, with $150 per month for the 70 kilowatt with Battery as a Service. This is NIO's first foray into the EV sedan market. With the ET7, we see advancements in the way of a remade cockpit that further propels NIO into an autonomous driving leader. They have launched NAD, NIO Autonomous Driving, which is available as an additional revenue stream through their Autonomous Driving as a Service program that's based on codename Aquila for super sensing and codename Atom for supercomputing. Not to mention we have 7.1.4 immersive sound system and a ridiculous 0 to 100, so on and so forth. But most importantly, we have key partnership announcements with Qualcomm and Nvidia as the building blocks for Aquila and Atom. And while these may have been previously touted as possibilities, they are now solidified as commitments, which is a huge win for all parties. Okay, so I think I'll pause here. We covered a lot of ground. I hope that this was insightful for some, but please do let me know what you think via the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, and also let me know what you'd like to hear next. I'm sure each one of these points, as well as many others, would warrant their own deeper dive. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Carrot. Thank you for watching. Stay well, be happy, and win.